Top 10 gold producing countries in the world. Hello Displorers! Welcome to another informative video presented to you by Displorer, and thanks for watching. In this video, we shall look at the top 10 gold producing countries in the world. The search for gold over the years has raised increasing questions of how much of it is available in the world. But gold is one of the rarest elements in the world, making up roughly 0.003 parts per million of the Earth's crust. The global amount of gold mined has steadily reduced over the years, indicating that most of the Earth's visible gold has been dug out already. The fall in the quantity of gold mined by certain nations over the nations is an indication that the deposit of gold is gradually being depleted. But then, no nations do discover the presence of the rare gem in their bauxite, giving them spots on the list of countries mining gold. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. According to the number of tons per annum produced, here are the top 10 gold producing countries in the world. Number 10. Brazil, 106.9 tons annually. The Amazon rainforest country of Brazil has been working extremely hard to discover the rich resources available in the nation through the efforts of President Jair Bolsonaro. This has pushed the country to develop the Amazon economically through the discovery and tapping of such minerals. Illegal mining activity has risen sharply in the last 5 years in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, which has decreased the real output of the nation as a whole, as well as dropped its income sharply. Despite these shortcomings, Brazil's output has increased in recent years and gained the Latin American nation a spot as the 10th biggest gold producer in the world. Number 9. Mexico, 111.4 tons annually. The beautiful, mysterious country of Mexico is synonymous with many activities, ranging from drugs to plastic surgery. But then, this beautiful nation is also a proud holder of a percentage of the world's rarest gem, gold. Although Mexico has witnessed a fall in production for some years now, the nation remains a competitive gold source, producing varying quantities of it. Output rose from just 50.8 tons in 2008 to over 130 tons in 2017, one of the largest increases in a 9-year span, even though it has experienced a steady drop. The 2019 slowdown is attributed to disputes between local communities and contractors, while that of 2020 is attributed to that same factor, as well as the global pandemic. Despite this, Mexico is an attractive place for mining, due to a relatively low cost of regulation. Number 8. South Africa, 118.2 tons annually. Once the top gold producer in the world by a wide margin, South Africa's gold mines have been slowing every year since 2008, with the exception of 2013 when production rose by a few tons. The nation is struggling with rising costs for electricity and labor, with many mines closing due to unprofitability. South Africa is however still home to the world's deepest gold mine, the Mponeng mine, extending 2.5 miles underground and producing a good quantity of the world's gold. Number 7. Ghana, 142.4 tons annually. If you know the name given to this nation by its colonial visitors, the Gold Coast, then you can understand why it's a big club member of the nations in possession of this world rare mineral. Ghana is Africa's largest producer of gold, surpassing South Africa for the top spot, and is also known for its reserves of various industrial minerals. Industry majors such as AngloGold Ashanti and Goldfields have shifted their focus from South Africa to Ghana, where deposits are cheaper and easier to mine. The West African nation has around 1,000 metric tons of reserves, which is why they moved up to occupy the 7th spot in this category. Number 6. Peru, 143.3 tons annually. Mining plays a significant role in Peru's economy, accounting for over 28% of the region's total output. But Peru has experienced a fall in gold output in recent years, with an output drop of approximately 9.94% from previous years. This is because of crackdowns on illegal mining operations in the La Pampa region and lower grades at existing projects. Despite the decrease coupled with illegal mining, Peru remains the 6th biggest gold producing country in the world and the 2nd biggest silver producer. Number 5. Canada, 182.9 tons annually. Coming in at number 5 with an output of 182.9 tons is the polite Canadian nation, which has held that spot for 3 years now even with a slight decrease in output in 2019. Canadian mines produced an estimated 183 tons in 2018, which represents an 88% increase over the production of 2009. These increases came with the discovery of the mines in Ontario, Quebec, British Columbia, Nunavut, and the Atlantic provinces, with a new mine coming online in Nova Scotia. New projects in the Nunavut, Yukon, and Quebec are expected to support stronger output in 2020. Canada's gold mine production is estimated to grow by a compound annual growth rate of 2.7% from 2019 to 2023 to reach 215.5 tons. Number 4. United States, 200.2 tons. American gold output fell by 11% in 2019, ending 5 consecutive years of growth. 12 states produced the gold worth about $8.9 billion and accounting for 6.1% of global total. Around 78% of gold produced in the US is from Nevada. If the state was considered a country, it would be number 6 on this list, with 173.6 tons mined in 2019. Number 3. Australia, 325.1 tons annually. Australia has seen an increase in its gold production in the past 7 years, including a 4% increase from 2019. The mineral industry produces over half of Australia's total exports and generates about 8% of GDP. Australia's largest producers from 2019 to 2020 financial year were Newcrest Mining's Cadia, Newmont's Boddington, Kirkland Lake Gold's Fosterville, Newmont's Tanami, the Anglo Gold Ashanti, and the Eagle Tropicana joint venture. Higher production at several mines and the ramp of projects such as Mount Morgans and Cardiff Valley contributed to increased production. Despite the continued period of disruption and the uncertainty due to the global pandemic, Australian gold production has not been affected. Number 2. Russia, 329.5 tons annually. First of all, is there a mineral or rare gem which is not found in Russia? The negative is likely the response to that question, given Russia is always at the top of nations producing minerals in the world. A massive 83% of European gold comes from Russia, which has been increasing its production every year since 2010. Russia took the lead over Australia to become the world's second largest producer, mining 50 tons more in 2019 than the year prior. The most fascinating thing about the production of gold in Russia is the fact that Russian government purchases around 2/3 of all the gold produced locally. The PERU is the largest gold mining company in Russia, producing approximately 88 metric tons of gold. The second producing mine by volume is Polymetal, with 34 metric tons, followed by Kinross Gold, with more than 16 metric tons. And number 1. China, 383.2 tons annually. Accounting for about 11% of global mine production, China has been sitting on the golden throne of the world since 2007. China's bar and coin market has also experienced rapid expansion due to its gold production increases. However, production fell from nearly 400 tons last year, representing the third consecutive year of declines, which has been attributed to tighter environmental policies imposed by the government. For example, stricter control over the use of cyanide at gold mines forced several operations to cut back production. 383.2 tons is a long way from 2016's production of over 463.7 tons, but China is still at the top of its game in gold production until another country proves better than that. There you have it, explorers. Those were the top 10 gold producing countries in the world. Thanks for watching this video, and if you did enjoy the video, do all to give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe and share with your friends.